Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about me getting the COVID-19 vaccine and my experience about it. So this is going to be a little of a story time video because I need to give you some information before we actually get into the vlogging part and basically give you some information and insights on what the vaccine actually is and talk you through my experience. So first we're going to start with a little bit information on the vaccine. So the vaccine that I got is the Covishield vaccine. Currently, two vaccines are being given in India for use. One is the Covaxin and one is the Covishield. So, we're going to talk about Covishield only in this video since that is what I received. So, what is the Covishield vaccine? So, the Covishield is the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine, which is manufactured locally by the Serum Institute of India, and it is the world's largest vaccine manufacturer. So, the Covishield vaccine, it is made from a weakened version of a common cold virus, also known as adenovirus, from chimpanzees, and it has been modified to look more like the coronavirus, although it will not cause the illness. So a lot of people have this doubt, like what actually the vaccine is and is it going to induce a COVID infection in me? No, it is not going to induce a COVID infection in you. So that is there, your question is cleared. When the vaccine is injected into the patient, it prompts the immune system to start making antibodies and primes it to attack any coronavirus infection. So basically the vaccine is made to look like the COVID vaccine so that your body will produce immunities and antibodies against that virus, and it will help fight you the infection. The jab is administered in 2 doses and it is given 4 to 12 weeks apart. So basically when you get your first dose, suppose you get your first dose on 1st of Feb, like I got my first dose, you need to get the second dose 4 to 12 weeks apart. It is usually 4 weeks apart, but in case you're not able to make it into 4 weeks, do not panic. You can take it within a span of 12 weeks as well. Okay, so the next question is, what should you mention to your healthcare provider before you get the vaccine? Basically, to check for any contraindications. So you should always talk about any drug reactions or food allergies or any vaccine related ingredient allergies or adverse effects that you have ever faced. If you are having fever, if you have a bleeding disorder, or you are using blood thinners, if you are immunocompromised or you are using any medication which might compromise your immunity, if you are pregnant or lactating or you are planning to become pregnant, if you are breastfeeding, which is if you are lactating, and if you have received any other COVID vaccine. Now, who should get the Covishield vaccine? Based on the potential availability of vaccines, the Government of India has selected priority groups who will be vaccinated at priority and are at a higher risk. So the first group to be vaccinated will be the healthcare and frontline workers. Now, a lot of people had the question that why did I get the vaccine? How did I get the vaccine? So if you do not know, I am a medical student, I am a physiotherapy student, and I am considered in this group of healthcare and frontline workers, and that is how I received my vaccination. Our registration was done through our medical colleges itself, so there was no other procedure that we had to go through. However, since March 1st, it has been started for general public as well. There are websites which I will leave the link down below in the description of registration, so you can click that link and you can register yourself for the vaccine. Now the next question is it mandatory to take the COVID-19 vaccine? Vaccination is completely voluntary. However, it is advisable that you take the vaccine, and you take the vaccine in the fact that you complete your course of the vaccine and do not leave it half vaccinated. Next, will the vaccine be safe as it is being tested and introduced in a short span of time? So the vaccine is introduced in the country only after the regulatory bodies have cleared it based on its safety and efficacy. So it is 100% safe, and do not worry about it. So next is, can a person presently having COVID-19 who is either confirmed or suspected of the infection be vaccinated? So a person with confirmed or suspected COVID-19 infection may increase the risk of spreading the infection by going at the vaccination site, and for this reasons individuals should either stay away from vaccination for 14 days or until the symptoms resolve. How will the beneficiary receive information about the due date of the vaccine? So basically, how will you know that today you have to go get your vaccine? So basically, if you're registering for online slots, you get slots. That's what I've seen actually. You get slots. You need to pick your slot. You need to pick your hospital according to your area, like the ward you're staying in. And then you will either receive an SMS or a phone call from the BMC to call you for the vaccination. And that is how you have to go for the time, date and place of vaccination. And also just that when you complete your first dose and your second dose, for each dose you will get your vaccination certificate, which you can either download from the website, or there are various apps like the Unlock app, the Arogya Setu app. So through these various apps you can download your vaccination certificate. Now, what are the side effects of COVID-19 vaccine? Now, COVID-19 vaccine is introduced only when it is safe and secure for people to use. But the common side effects include mild fever, pain at the site of injection, tenderness, myalgia, and all of very common symptoms. Some symptoms are also related to the route of administration. The COVID-19 is an intramuscular, so it is usually given in your left deltoid muscle. So when would the antibodies develop? After taking the first dose, after taking the second dose, or much later. So the protective levels of antibodies are generally developed 2 weeks after receiving the second dose. So for the vaccine to be properly effective, you need to finish your 2 doses, and after 2 weeks of taking your second dose, the vaccine will be properly effective. So I think these were the general FAQ and all of that. In case you have any more questions, please leave them down in the comments below and I will answer them from you guys. And now let's get started with my experience. So basically, we got registered through our college. I exactly have no idea when I got registered or what the procedure exactly was, but we got registered and we got to know that we are registered. People started receiving SMSs and calls that okay, you're gonna get vaccinated. Obviously, we did have a kind of a online seminar, and they gave us the details and the information and everything, like the positive, negative, and what the vaccine basically is, just like I told you guys right now. So that is how it started, and I think in midway between January, people started getting calls for the vaccine and stuff. So that is what happened. Now the thing is, everyone started getting calls and I was like waiting, like when is my turn, and I, for such things and for certain things also, I'm someone who does not like to go alone for some things. Like I don't like to travel, I need a companion with me. I don't know why it is, but that is how I work, psychologically. So I need someone. So, all my friends were getting calls, everyone was getting, and it was almost everyone from my class got, from my college. And I was like, why am I not receiving the call? I was panicking. I think a few other 4 or 5 people are the only ones who did not receive the call. So our teacher told us that you should just go walk in and see what the situation is there. So a day prior to I went, 2 of my friends went, and what they realized is both of their numbers that were entered for registration were wrong. Basically, the at the time of admission, when I took admission in my college, I had given a phone number which was my old phone number, and that was a phone number that had been forwarded. So that is what happened with both of them, and that is why, since they were using a new phone number, they did not receive any SMS or any call. So one of them who went there, they registered it through their old phone number. She got verified and she got a vaccine. Now for the second person, what happened was that she was not registered only. They could not find any details of her, either with the old phone number, new number, nothing. So she had to re-register again, and it is kind of a mental trauma, when you are going through so much. You have to wait outside in the line for, hours in the sun, and then when you get to hear that, you are not registered, it is frustrating, it is annoying, and it is very heartbreaking also. So then when I got to know about this, I was really scared. I was freaking out. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go tomorrow. I'm just going to see what happens. So the next day, I went there, and that is what happened with me. I was not registered. I literally checked two of my phone numbers, my parents' phone numbers, and the thing is, they only check your name through your phone number, even though they have your details of Aadhaar card, PAN card, your name, age, birth date, everything. But the only thing through which they can, register your seat, you're registered or not, is your phone number. So I was completely heartbroken. I started bawling out right there and then. And I feel that some people were not as helpful as they could be over there. So, that like when you are in trouble and if someone is nice to you, you feel so much better. But when someone is not nice to you, it's like all the more heartbreaking. So that is what happened. So I will insert a short clip of me going for the first time to get my first dose. I think I'm gonna get the COVID vaccine. Now, why I'm saying I think is because like everyone else gets a call and then you have to go to the allotted time slot, but there was some major issue with some number and all of that. Finally done with my lectures and now I'm gonna leave. So see you guys there. It's 1:20 when we came, but now they say it's lunch break, although it's supposed to be from 1:30, so I have to wait till 2 o'clock. It's finally open. हाँ क्या बोला Yeah, but we have issue with our phone numbers. Okay, so now that you have seen that I re-registered myself, there was this one person who works at Sion Hospital. He was very, very kind. He was very sweet and very helpful. He helped me register. I got registered within 24 hours and I was ready to take my vaccine. So that is what I did. I went there and there was no line also, so I quickly went in there. So for registration, they will verify you with your ID proof. It can be PAN card, Aadhaar card, like driving license, whatever you have with you. Please take your ID proof and go. And so they verified me, and then I had to go to take the vaccine. And even those booths were empty, so I went ahead and I took my vaccine. And then after taking the vaccine, you have to wait for 30 minutes for observation, so that in case you have any side effects, adverse effects, then they can treat you over there. And also they do provide you with I think glucose biscuits, and they have a paracetamol tablet in case because of the side effects like fever and everything that everyone experiences. So they have it over there in case you need anything. Like for such things, it was very organized, but the only thing that I found was annoying was first the management, which I don't think is good at all. Like, with the second dose also, and also social distancing. There was no social distancing at all. Like, listen to me when I say that. Like, social distancing has left the chat when you go for vaccination. So that is how it went. And also I want to give one disclaimer. So when you see me getting the clip of my vaccine, I do close my eyes like very tightly, and it might seem that it's very painful, but in reality, the thing is that whenever I get a vaccine or something, I just like to close my eyes so that it's not like I get scared, but it's like after I close my eyes, I don't mind the pain as much, and that's why I shut my eyes tightly. But in reality, it is not as painful. It is intramuscular. When they insert it, you do feel a little bit, obviously they are inserting the vaccine, but after that it's very normal, and it is, I would say, it is very much less painful than the blood test or the regular vaccine that you get done. So that is it. Now we're gonna go through my whole experience. I will be updating you guys as well, by every few hours about how I was feeling after the first dose. So let's get started with those clips. Round 2 to go get the vaccine, and this time successfully. I hope it happens. I don't want to jinx it. So yeah. Just got my token. I don't know if you can hear me, but this is what I got. So now we're gonna wait until we are called. I'm here and I'm really scared. We are done. Got done with the vaccine over here, and now we gotta wait for 30 minutes. So I just got done. I had to wait for 30 minutes, and then now I'm leaving. So I'm in the train. I'm gonna go home Right now I'm feeling okay, I'm not feeling anything. And I'll go home and then I'll talk to you guys. Hi guys, so I'm finally home. I got home some time back and I took a shower and now I'm just resting. Right now it is 6:45. So right now I'm alright, but what I've been feeling since I got the vaccine. So the moment I got the vaccine, I have been feeling heaviness on my arm, not much, but you can feel like it's heavy, like it's not a lot, but it's like very very tiny, but you know that your arm is heavy. So that is happening since the moment I got the vaccine. And after that, I think around 5:30, 5:45, I think. So I got my vaccine at 4 p.m. just in case, and then around 5:30 I started feeling a little bit pain around here on my trapezius. So I already have trapezitis or trapezius spasm issue, but that's what I've been feeling now. I don't know if it's because of the vaccine, but it's on this side only. Like, this is my left side and this is where I got the vaccine, and there is where I've been feeling this. So I don't know if it's because of the vaccine or if it's general my trapezitis, but that is what I've been feeling. But other than that, I'm completely fine. There's no pain, nothing. Fever and everything is expected, but right now I'm not feeling anything. So now I'm just gonna chill, have some snacks, and I'll update you guys in a while. Update you guys, it's 8:30 and I just woke up from a nap. I think I slept at around 7, I think, and I feel perfectly fine. There's just some like pain, tenderness kind of thing, and I'm injected, and that too is mild. But other than that, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything over here for the trapezius or anything. I feel good, so I'm gonna have my dinner and then I'll see you guys. Hi guys, so right now it is 12:25 and so what I've been feeling is my arm definitely feels heavier. Not like it's the same, like you can feel it's heavier, and what I'm trying to do is trying to keep it like mobile and not like keep it immobilized, because then I feel like it's gonna be all the more difficult and more like heavier. But I'm trying to like work with it and not like keep it aise to my body. Other than that, I'm getting like a little bit lightheaded, and I feel like that is the onset of the headache, which I don't want. But yeah, and I feel like that feeling you get before fever, like something happens in your body, like that aching in your body. It's not like body ache, but like you feel it internally, so I'm getting that feeling a little bit. I was not getting it until like, let's say, 20 minutes back. Till 12 o'clock I was completely fine, but right now I'm feeling it. And right now I'm gonna go to bed, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a paracetamol and then go to bed, just so that it helps me sleep on easier, because again tomorrow 10 a.m. I have my lectures. So I'm gonna go sleep now, and I'll update you guys in case anything happens at night, or if not, then tomorrow morning. Good night.
12 seconds later.
Literally 2 minutes in, and I'm starting to feel the shivers. I don't know if you can even make it out from my voice, but I can start to feel it, and it's literally like 2 minutes in from the last clip. So I feel like the fever is pretty quick to set in, but I'm just gonna like have a blanket. Oh my god, I'm shivering. I'm just gonna have a blanket over me and I'm gonna go sleep.
Tomorrow.
Hi guys, what's up? So currently it is 9:23. I woke up like 10 minutes back. And as you can see that I'm wearing a jumper. So in the last clip you saw I was kind of shivering, and that's what I felt throughout the night. So I did not necessarily feel like cold as such, but what I felt was like, I don't know, I didn't feel cold, but it's like I needed warmth. So I went through the night with one blanket and not this jumper, nothing. But I think like midway, I don't even know what the time was actually. Probably like 4, 5, I think. I woke up and I was like, dude, I need a blanket, I need a jumper. And what was happening to me like throughout the night was that I was shivering a lot. So I couldn't control my breathing. Like if I'm shivering, like what happens, you start and then it's not like it doesn't stop. So what I tried to do is I started deep breathing, and like I think that really calmed me down and helped me breathe
help me sleep properly. I feel very very little lightheaded, and I have tenderness over the vaccine site. What else I feel is completely dehydrated. Like, I am someone who does not drink water much, and right now my mouth is dry AF. Like, seriously, my lips, I don't know if you can see, but my lips are really chapped and my mouth is so dry. It's 9:45, I think 20-25 minutes after the last clip, and I feel really exhausted. My headache is starting to get back. It's 10:30 right now. I can't. I can't even watch a YouTube video. I can't do anything. So it's 11:52 a.m. now, and I just woke up from a nap. Right now I just feel very hot. My fan is on 2, I think, 1 or 2, and I feel really hot. I don't know what is happening. I do feel a little lightheaded. I don't know if it's like little or not. I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, so it's 1 p.m. right now, and I'm feeling really, really good. I just had my lunch, so I had only like one roti and achar, but I feel really good. I feel a lot more energized, I feel, and I had a little bit of a cake pop. For some reason, I feel really exhausted, and I don't feel the greatest right now. A little bit of body ache is there, and so I'm eating some apples right now, and I have to attend a meeting, so I'm gonna do that. And it's been 24 hours, I think, almost. Yeah, we are done with 24 hours. So overall update is that I felt really great around 6 to 8 hours after the vaccine, but after that the symptoms started settling in with a little bit of arm pain, neck pain, chills, a little bit of fever, and exhaustion, all of that. And it's been like on and off. I feel like medication helps a lot. And I Hi guys, so right now it's 10 o'clock, and I took a shower at 8:30. You can see my clothes have changed. I just skipped on my skincare. I just washed my face and applied the moisturizer, and now I had a paracetamol because like I'm having a little bit of fever, so I'm completely exhausted. I can't even keep my eyes open. Like, so I think I'm gonna call it a day because I'm really exhausted. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So good night.
Day 3.
Hi guys, good morning. Right now it is 11 o'clock, and I think I woke up around 10:15, and I feel so much better. Something has happened to my voice. It's because I've eaten so much cake, but I feel so much better. I don't have fever. I don't feel the exhaustion, nothing. And there's just tenderness on my arm, but other than that there are no symptoms. I'm so happy, and I'm gonna go wash my hair finally, because I think it's been like 6-7, probably a week since I last washed my hair. So I'm gonna go do that, and let's see how the day goes.
Okay, so now that you're done watching this, I hope you guys liked it. It was overall, I would say, a very decent experience. One day is not bad. A lot of people, did feel weakness and fever up to 2 to 3 days, but I feel like one day for me was a real win. But overall, I would say it's really good, and you don't have to worry about anything. It's manageable. It's not like you cannot work with it. Just take rest, take a day off. Talk about this second dose. So second dose is usually taken after 28 days. So since I took my first dose on 1st of Feb, I was supposed to take my second dose on 1st of March, exactly like 28 days, because Feb is 28 days. Now there was a lot of issues with people in the second dose as well, and like, I don't know, but this drama is just never ending. So in the second dose, what happened is when people started getting calls and messages to go take the vaccine, a few of them went, and there were two major things that I per se noticed. So first thing was a lot of people's, the update said that they have not taken the first dose despite them taking the first dose. Like obviously you have pictures, you have videos, and they even give you a pamphlet of you getting the first dose. So a lot of people had that proof also, but the status showed not vaccinated. So I think they were given two options. Either you take the second dose right now, but your vaccination status will be partially vaccinated, or you are supposed to take the vaccine 1 month later. So in all you get 2 months of gap for the second dose. And so I think what you can do to prevent that is, whenever you get your vaccine, so if you do not get the SMS and you are walking in, so while you are getting verified, they will enter your details, they verify everything, and immediately you will get an SMS saying that your vaccination is scheduled today between 9 to 5 or 3 to 5 or whatever the timing is. So make sure you get that SMS if you are going walk-in. If you've already received the SMS, what will happen is that once you are vaccinated and once you've taken your first dose, you will get 2 to 3 SMSs saying that you have been vaccinated, and congratulations, you were vaccinated by this nurse, like the healthcare worker that will give you the vaccine. They will give you a few helpline numbers. They will give you the COVID vaccine website, which is the COWI and COVID. I will link everything down in the description, don't worry. And there will also be a reference ID where you get in your first dose certificate, which is a beneficiary ID. So please make sure that when you get your first dose, you immediately get that SMS. Not like next day आएगा, परसों आएगा, वही time पे आ जाता है, since they verify you तभी. So in case you don't get that SMS even after you're vaccinated, so while you're leaving after your 30 minutes of observation, please just go back to the booth or wherever you got registered and verified, and tell them that I have not received the SMS. Please check it out, like what the issue is and everything. Maybe there was some issue while registering because the servers are big time mess. So please be careful about that. And the second thing what I noticed was that a lot of people's update said that they had not completed 28 days. Like it just stood stuck at there. So first thing is, if you're gonna go before 28 days, please do not go. You will not be allowed to get vaccinated. So make sure you have properly completed your 28 days. And in case some people also receive the SMS a few days later. So in case I take my vaccine on first, some people have received the SMS on 5th, 6th, something like that. So count your 28 days from that SMS only, and not from when you actually took the vaccine, because that is not how the system works. So make sure you have finished 28 days. And a lot of people actually face this issue where it did not move ahead from this fact that they have not completed 28 days even after repeatedly going. So I did have friends who had to go twice, thrice, and even after that it just showed that your 28 days are not completed. So in case you can get any help from there, or if you know someone who can help you out, please look out for that. We did have someone, I told you, from San Hospital who helped us out through all of this, so that was very kind of him. But this is another bummer. And third thing that was a big time failure was the server. Since 1st March it opened for the general public, the servers were completely down, the apps were getting updated, the servers were not working, a lot of people were sent back, and that is what happened with our second dose as well. So we were supposed to go on first, but we called the sir that I told you guys about and asked him if he could come and take the vaccine. But he said that no, the servers are down, there is a lot of public, please come tomorrow. And the next day also, a few of our friends left early at 10 o'clock. We were supposed to go at 12 after, we had a few lectures, important lectures to attend. So we attended that, and that time we went and we called our friends and they said that the servers are not working, there is a lot of public. But it was like, this is going to happen every single day now. Like, I need to get my vaccine. So we went there, we stood there. I think we reached around like 12 o'clock, and till 1 o'clock we were just standing there. We, argued so much with them. So what they said is, only if you're registered, you will get the vaccine. Only for people who have received the SMS and called for the second dose will receive the vaccine. But in general, not a lot of people did receive calls or SMS in comparison to the first dose. So keep that in mind. Like, if your 28 days are done, you can definitely go and take the vaccine done if you do not want to wait for the call, because a lot of people did not receive the call or SMS. A lot of people instantly received the call on the 27th day that okay, tomorrow you have to come and take the vaccine. So be careful about that also. So we told them that it's not physically possible because a lot of us have not got the vaccine. And there were students from Sai Hospital also who were struggling to get the vaccine. So I mean, you can understand the situation. Okay, one more thing that happened was the physiotherapy batch from Sai Hospital was not registered only. So their HOD told them, that now you need to get the vaccine with general public who's not been registered. So a lot of people, I would say, are unethical and very careless, I would say, in terms of getting the vaccine registration and everything. So please be careful about that also. And then we fought with them. So they said, okay, we're gonna start manually. The server started, but they're working very slow and whatever. So they started taking five people in and all of that. So that is what happened. Finally, I think at 1:30 they took us in. And another bummer is that lunch break. Please do not go between 1:30 to 2 or what time the lunch break is at your hospital where you're taking the vaccine, because you are gonna cry. You're gonna go at 1:15 and they're gonna announce, okay, abhi lunch break, and then you have to wait till 2:15. Of course, they're gonna take time, and you have to wait in the sun, and there's a lot of line and lot of hassle. So please either go early in the morning or go after the lunch break only. So then 1:30 they took us in. They started slowly registering us, and also for the second dose there were a lot of line for the vaccine, inside also where the actual vaccination center is. So we prepared for that. But the second dose went on very smoothly otherwise then, and after that also, after coming home, today is the second day. I got my vaccine yesterday. Today is, I think, it is Wednesday, and I got my vaccine on Tuesday, which is the 2nd of March, and I was feeling absolutely fine. Not a lot of people have been experiencing major symptoms except pain and tenderness over the site of vaccination, and I did feel a little bit feverish and chilly at night, but other than that, as you guys will see in the clips, there was nothing at all, so do not worry about that. And now, without any further ado, please let's get into the clip of the second dose.
Hi guys, so I'm done with 28 days and I'm going for my second dose today. There is a lot of crowd, as far as I've heard, but let's see, I'll go there and then I'll catch you guys. Finally we came in after, I don't know, so much struggle. I'm gonna talk about all of this when I go home, but this is where I am. As of now, we gotta wait. Got the second dose ka coupon only. Just got vaccinated. They gave me these 2 tablets also for in case I have fever and everything. They did not unfortunately allow me to record, so I just have photos, but other than that I'm vaccinated, so yay. So since we had to wait 30 minutes, I think I'm almost done, 10-15 minutes more. This is what it looks like. Of course it's gonna bleed a little bit, but this one is dried now, so it doesn't matter. It's cool over here because we do have AC. I don't know if you can see it anywhere, but we have AC, so that is good. And yeah, I'm feeling good, not feeling anything, and I've heard that there are not as many symptoms as the first dose, so I'm glad for that. I do have college tomorrow, so I have to come anyway, so let's see. Taking a cab to go home because we're really tired. I have my friends with me, so 2 of us, we took a cab and we're gonna go home now. And let's see if I actually have any updates. I think I'm just gonna update you guys at night only directly, and if I don't have anything, then probably that will be the end of it. Hi guys, so I just wanted to hop in here to give you guys the update. I am feeling completely fine. I came home, I had my lunch, I took a nap, and I woke up. And after I woke up from my nap, I think it was around 5:45, 6. So since then my arm started feeling a little bit sore and a little bit of pain, which I think it is not because of the vaccine, but it is because of the method, the mode of administration, which is intramuscular, and that is why it pains. And I think it's just gonna go away in a few days, just like it did last time. But other than that, what I feel is pain over here on my trapezius, which I think I felt that last time too, and now I strongly believe that it is because of this vaccine, because last time I thought that maybe just because I do have issues for spasm, that is why it's there, but I think it is because of the vaccine. And last time it just lasted for the night, and since the fever started setting in, then I think this was gone. But right now I'm feeling it a little bit, like right over here at this point I can feel it a lot. And yeah, over the vaccine side, but other than that I'm completely fine. If there be anything else, I'll update you guys. Hey guys, good morning. So it's the next day and right now it's 7:30, and I have to leave for college. I'm feeling perfectly fine. At night I was feeling a little bit feverish, so I took a paracetamol and then I went to sleep. But right now I'm completely fine, don't feel anything. Just I think, okay, no, even this tenderness is gone. I think a little bit on the trapezius was there when I woke up, but Abhi also it's gone, so I'm feeling perfectly fine, and I'm really glad that I don't have to waste my day. So I think that is it for all the updates, and yeah.
So yeah, I think that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked how my experience went. Of course, there was a lot of things that went behind it. That is why I really wanted to make this video so that you guys do not have to go through the same. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any further questions, please leave them in the comments. I will answer them for you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.